Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You are watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
A James Beard award-winning chef is opening a new restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip. Good Monday morning, and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. A family is grieving after the death of a mother of 4 was killed in a suspected DUI crash last week. A news release from Metro Police says 31-year-old Jessica Fodge was walking on a sidewalk when she was hit by an SUV. This happened last Wednesday morning near University Center Drive, north of East Twain Avenue. She was taken to Sunrise Hospital Medical Center, where she was later pronounced dead. Fodge's fiance says their 4 children, who range from the ages of 5 to 9, have found it difficult to understand what happened to their mother. A man identified as Gerardo Jose Lopez was arrested following the crash and is facing charges of reckless driving and DUI and is due back in court on Tuesday. A vigil was held on Friday for a father struck by a car while riding his e-bike last month. James McCoy is remembered by his mother for his generous spirit and how much he adored his 2 daughters. McCoy's mother said her son got up in the morning, took the children to school that day, went to church, and never came home.
This is no accident. People do this on purpose. They drink, they drug, and they drive. And they kill children, they kill people, they kill mothers, fathers, children.
According to Metro Police, the driver, identified as Jesus Robles Jr., had drifted into the bike lane that day, hitting McCoy. Police say Robles displayed signs of impairment while driving an unregistered car. Robles is facing charges of DUI resulting in death, reckless driving, failure to maintain travel lanes, and not having proof of insurance. Daylight saving took place this weekend, but it may be the last time we have to change the clocks. Nevada legislatures have put forth legislation to exempt Nevada from daylight saving time, known as the Lock the Clock Act. Assembly Bill 81 would take effect on January 1st, 2026, if passed. A source of friction is whether to make daylight saving time or standard time permanent. At least 31 states are considering or have considered bills related to daylight saving time this year. Currently, only Arizona and Hawaii operate on standard time year-round. Let's move on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies and quiet weather expected today, with temperatures in the 50s to start off your Monday morning, increasing into the 60s by 11 a.m. and a high around 73 degrees this afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies on Tuesday, with temperatures in the low 70s expected, around 69 degrees with fewer cloud coverage on Wednesday, with gusty winds that day. We're also seeing a big dip in temperatures for Thursday, around 57 degrees, with chances of rain on top of those gusty winds.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns, with over 65 locations or the PTs near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Big League weekend comes and goes. I'm Dominic Lavoie with your update on the Athletics. A's manager Mark Kotsay speaking to the media over the weekend, revealing what he did to keep his ball club focused during a turbulent 2024.
I try to lean on the experiences that I've gone through, that I know they're going to go through, and keep them focused on what's the most important thing, which is the game itself and going out and competing every day.
Starting this year, the A's will call Sacramento home before moving to Vegas in 2028.
Moving on to your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The former food and beverage operator at Allegiant Stadium is laying off more than 1,000 employees. Those layoffs by Levy Restaurants will go into effect on March 31st, according to a notification letter workers received. Of those losing their stadium-related jobs are bartenders, waiters and waitresses, cashiers, supervisors, dishwashers, and a number of executives. This comes after Oak View Group announced it will take over food and beverage operations at Allegiant Stadium starting on April 1st. A top executive who oversees multiple properties on the Strip is retiring after more than 3 decades with the same company. Ann Hoff, President and Chief Operating Officer of the Bellagio and Park MGM Hotel Casinos, is retiring effective April 25th, according to 2 separate internal memos shared with the Review-Journal. Hoff has been with MGM Resorts International since June of 1990. MGM has not said who will replace Hoff when she retires. In your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A North Las Vegas police officer is a walking miracle after having suffered a life-threatening brain aneurysm. Officer Philip Schmidt walked out of rehab after nearly 2 months of intensive care at Sunrise Hospital. He suffered the aneurysm on July 10th last year and was initially treated at Mountain View Hospital. He was later transferred to Sunrise Hospital and placed on life-saving technology that provided critical heart and lung support.
She's told me the efforts that were made, and absolutely they saved my life. Thank you. It's from the bottom of my heart. I'm here because of him.
Officer Schmidt's wife says while he has experienced some lingering effects, he is on the mend.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang, and NFL free agency kicks off at 9 a.m. this morning. Per sources, the Raiders already agreed to terms with defensive tackle Adam Butler to return on a 3-year deal. On offense, the team is likely to pursue a receiver. 2 possible targets include wide receivers Chris Godwin and Tyler Lockett. Godwin was with GM John Spytek in Tampa Bay, and Lockett has played for head coach Pete Carroll. No deals can become official until the new league year begins at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, but clubs can reach agreements with their key targets. Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. NFL free agency begins this morning, and some teams are already making big moves to get on the path towards Super Bowl 60. Buffalo announced quarterback Josh Allen will stay with the team through 2030 with a record-setting deal reportedly worth $330 million per ESPN. The Bills are the 8-1 fourth choice to win it all at Caesars Sportsbook. The Eagles are the favorites to repeat as NFL champs at 6-1, with the Chiefs following at 7-1, and the Ravens are the plus 753rd choice.
Let's get into your 7 at 7 lifestyle news. A James Beard award-winning chef is opening a new restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip. Chef Kwame Onwuachi of New York City, whose cooking has drawn praise for its mingling of Nigerian, Creole, and Afro-Caribbean influences, is returning to Vegas, where he was among the marquee panelists at the world's 50 best restaurants gathering last year. His restaurant, which still needs to be named, will take over the spot now occupied by Bazaar Me from celebrity chef Jose Andres, scheduled to close on June 30th as it moves to the Venetian. Chef Onwuachi says he's excited for this opportunity to bring a new culinary concept to Sahara. Now for your entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Trolleys, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaTrolleys.com to see who's playing. Do you have what it takes to escape an escape room? Well, if you're up for the challenge, then here are a couple of escape rooms you can check out here in the Las Vegas Valley. The Basement offers 3 horror-themed escape experiences for ages 12 and older, and this one is located at 3440 Polaris Avenue. And if you're feeling really brave, you can check out Escape Blair Witch at 2121 Industrial Road. Based on the horror cult classic film, it has limited spots available that require reservations. But if that's not your cup of tea, maybe Once Upon an Escape will interest you. This one is located at 5067 Arville Street, and it features 4 fairy tale themed adventure rooms for all ages. For the full list, you can visit lvrj.com. That's it for this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. You can join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Knock v. Injury Law.